Good evening, everyone. You having a fine Tuesday? My Tuesday was kind of boring. But hey, we are back. We are back after a lovely, much needed 3 day weekend. I see Maya Moore's in the chat and Alonso's in the chat. How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream and thanks for joining us tonight. And speaking of joining us, I am actually not going to be alone this time for once, because normally I'm just like kind of the roller coaster authority, just kind of like spouting out my opinions out to the ether for whoever would like to hear. But tonight, we're going to do things a little differently because I actually have a guest on and a friend who is going to also talk roller coasters with me, and we're going to get into some interesting discussion, I am sure. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce onto the stream Estop Central. How you doing, man?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Doing all right, and I'm glad to hear that the dial-up connection is actually working over there. Good to have you on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. We're going to let some people file in, but in the meantime, why don't you introduce us to you? Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm Eastop Central. You can also just call me Sam. I do a bunch of roller coaster photography, and I love just going around the parks taking pictures. I also serve as a ride operator at Carowinds. I'm probably the biggest Intimidator fan out of anyone in this world. That's my baby. I've been operating it since 2021. Love it to death, and this is my third season there, having a great time. Been a coaster enthusiast for many years. Obviously, my home park is Carowinds. I like to travel sometimes to like Dollywood, Kings Dominion, some nearby parks. I go to college up in Ohio, so have to definitely hit up Cedar Point, Kings Island. Ultimate end goal is to graduate college, and I'd love to work with Universal one day down in Orlando. I love that park so much and would love to work with management with them one day.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely an awesome goal to have, man. Being able to like make the decisions at Universal, to make the decisions as to what rides are going to be added in, what themed areas are going to be added in. That sounds really cool, man. And we all wish you the best of luck, and we're happy to have you on stream. Scrabbler10, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, we have a certified Cedar Fair ride operator on stream. I have been to his park. Some of you know I have been to Carowinds, and I believe it's actually quite possible that you probably operated Intimidator when I visited. Which is
I wouldn't be surprised.
Which is an interesting thing to think about. But yeah, it's definitely a lot cooler of a job than I have. But yeah, and he's going to be joining us for Roller Coaster Tuesday today. I have some things lined up. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the music. I'll just do that. But before we get into that, we actually have some new followers that followed since last stream. I want to go ahead and give them a shout out really quick. Recently, since my last stream, we have Marquis 2007, LaFrancas YTB, and Blue the Dogon has followed, and and Scrabbler 10. I'm going to move your thing out of the way. You stop just so we can show Scrabbler's name in full glory as our newest follower, fourth follower since last stream. Thanks for the follow, dude. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, thank you guys so much. If you guys are in the chat, and if this is your first time here, be sure to say hi. Let us know that you're here and help get the get the stream noticed. Let's get some conversation going. How you guys doing? You guys doing well? You have a good weekend? I sure did. It was a good time.
Be sure to tip the dragon. He needs all your money.
No, not necessarily, but I mean, I won't say no to donations. There is a donation button down below if you're If you would like to donate, like I have to stress that this is by no means a requirement, but it is always greatly appreciated. Curran is joining the chat saying, "Hello, Dirk. It is very hot outside." Yes, same. I apologize. It's getting closer to summer, and that totally happens with summer. It gets hotter and a little more miserable as time goes on. But I'm sorry to hear. But hope you're just staying cool. Be sure you're staying hydrated. Blast on some AC and just have a chill night, because that's all we're going for here. You surviving over there, E-Stop, down in the south?
I mean, hey, it's not like your dreadful 100-degree days yet. So, I mean, I'm thriving over here. Highs are like 80s over here, so I'm not like coming out of work drenched in sweat.
Well, I would hope
course,
not.
Of course, our weather's been crazy lately too. Like Memorial Day weekend, all rain. Like every single weekend here, it's just like raining, and it's just like, why?
Yeah, I remember like Airtime Thrills on YouTube. He says that like every time he goes to Carowinds, it rains. Like Carowinds is like a cursed park for him or something, which is kind of sad, because when I went to Carowinds, for 2 days, and they were both really nice sunny days, and
Oh.
it was quite nice. We got lucky.
Yeah, typically it'll be like my favorite time of day is like it'll be like say somewhere between 3 and 6 o'clock towards the evening, and we'll go down for thunderstorms, and that's like my best time to just sit and chill, let the storms pass through, let it cool off. Haven't hit thunderstorm season yet, but we're getting close.
Right, and does Carowinds have a thing where during a thunderstorm, like rides above a certain height have to be closed down? Because that was a thing that Lagoon did when I worked there.
Yeah, so I can kind of explain that if you want. So we have, I believe, four, technically five different phases. It's divided into phase 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we have what's called a pre-phase. So your pre-phase is the very first thing that's going to go down for any weather. The only ride that's in pre-phase is Windseeker. I think you know how cursed our Windseeker is. It sucks. It breaks down a lot. So if anything's going to go down for weather, that has to go down first. And I don't know what weather conditions that's for, but it's like any threat of any storms. I think that's what that goes for.
Well, I can understand for something like Windseeker, which is basically just a giant swing as tall as Fury. So
Yeah.
also Aesop, I just remembered. I'm not sure if you're watching the stream, but I do have a Fury sticker on my laptop or my computer monitor in the picture.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. You need to add a little Intimidator one for me.
Yeah, but I like Fury because because with Fury that means I don't have to get copyright struck, or I have to be charged for royalties.
Yeah.
I'm also wearing a Fury shirt today. I'm totally not simping for Fury tonight.
Decked out in all fury.
Yeah,
Wish
man.
I could be the same way for Intimidator. We don't even get any merch anymore, but
I'm sorry, man. It's just like Fury is like the coaster that was practically made for me. It's even my colors. It's even my colors. I have to appreciate it for that alone.
green just like Raldi.
Yes.
But yeah, going back to your weather question, for like I said, for technically five different phases. So for like Intimidator, your big coasters, anything that goes high off the ground, we're phase 1. Generally, that's like lightning within 15 miles per hour. Winds might be different per attraction, but generally like lightning within 15 miles from the park. And I feel like whoever watches it picks and chooses what they consider as a threat, because sometimes it's like we'll be perfectly clear and they're like, oh, go down for weather, and then sometimes like I had one time I was driving Intimidator, so in the controls, and I couldn't even see the top of the lift. It was storming that bad, and they're like, we're not in any weather phases, so.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That actually kind of sounds cool, riding a roller coaster going up into a cloud.
I mean, it sounds cool and all, but like as a ride operator who can't even see my lift hill, like that's scary.
Yeah, that is scary, because you want to at least be able to at least see your riders. do you have like a thing where you at least have like a camera at the top of the lift hill to see like go over? Because I know some roller coasters have those.
So it's actually, we have, if I'm correct, at the top, there's I forget the name. It tracks the wind speed, and then it tracks temperature, and I think that's it. But both are broken.
Kind
So
of
we
like
basically,
kind of like a weather vane.
yeah. But for wind speed, I know we rely off of Fury because ours is broken, and then I think temperature and all that, we just rely whoever's watching weather and all that.
That's interesting.
Because
Uh,
it's funny because it says our panel, it always says negative 94 degrees on our panel, which I think is hilarious.
Gotcha. Um, hey, Arthas972, first time chatter. How you doing, man? Says sup. What's this stream about? I've never been here before. Today is Roller Coaster Tuesday. You are listening to two roller coaster nerds talk about theme parks and roller coasters and stuff. This isn't all I do. I do video games as well. And if you were here like last week, I did a lot of furry paw stuff. So, all kinds of great variety going on over here. But tonight's roller coaster night, so we're going to be talking roller coaster today, which kind of brings me to like our first activity that I kind of want to do with you tonight. Arthas asks, have you ever played Planet Coaster? Yes, and I actually don't like it that much because it forces you to micromanage so meticulously that it takes a lot of the fun out of it. But I love like Roller Coaster Tycoon. That game's my jam. I need to play more of that sometime.
Now, see, you know me. I'm the Theme Park Tycoon 2 on Roblox kind of guy.
Yeah, the Roblox nerd. Mine more also plays Roblox. You play Theme Park Tycoon, mine more. I know you're in chat, and I know you play Roblox every now and then.
It's the only game I'll play on Roblox. That's my excuse. I've been working on a park this September it'll be 7 years, so holding strong on that park.
Gotcha. Yeah, RCT got me into Planet Coaster. Yeah, it kind of did for me too. I also played Parkitect. I like Parkitect a little bit more because it actually plays more like Tycoon. And there's actually a new theme park simulator game coming out this next month, I believe, which I might look into and I might stream for a Roller Coaster Tuesday stream. Let me pull up Let me pull up my wish list really quick. Yeah, Park Beyond comes out June 15th, so pretty soon here. I might get it, but it's like $50, which I'm not going to be able to afford at the moment because I'm saving up my game money for Final Fantasy 16 instead, which is a game I want to play a lot more. But sometime down the road, I'll probably try Park Beyond and do more roller coaster theme park simulator games. What I really want to do is I really want to like start designing stuff in No Limits 2 and probably stream that malarkey and stream all that madness.
Have you done No Limits?
Hold on a sec. ILTTGF has subscribed on YouTube. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the sub. If you're watching, say hi in the chat. And give me a follow here as well if you can. I don't know. I've been getting a lot of like notifications of getting subscribed on YouTube. It's interesting. Because normally when people subscribe on YouTube, that doesn't necessarily mean like they're watching me on Twitch, but...
Oh, wait, hold on. Are you connected through YouTube? I gotta check this out.
No, well, I'm on YouTube, yes, but I don't have any notifications on YouTube telling me that I'm live on Twitch, even though I probably should. There is the community tab on YouTube I should probably take more advantage of.
Hey, there's you doing some yo-yo stuff.
Oh yeah, there is videos of me doing yo-yo stuff. In fursuit, no less.
Let's subscribe. There we go.
Alright.
Scarneck.
Alright, well, let's see if I get a notification from you.
Alrighty. It'll be from my full name, you'll see. It's not like a YouTube account, it's like a Google user.
Oh, cool. So we get to see your name publicly on stream. Even better. If it does show up. I don't know how long
revealing my
I don't know.
identity.
I really don't know how long it takes, or I don't even know. I didn't even know I could get notifications from my YouTube channel on here, but I guess I can. So
Hey, the more you know.
the more you know, yes. But yeah, tonight we're doing roller coaster little activities and things. So, um, you want me to call you E-Stop or do you want me to call you Sam?
Whatever is easier for the tongue for you.
Okay. I'll just call you E-Stop because that's kind of how I've been knowing you on stream and stuff.
Yep, E-Stop. Hey, E-Stop. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks for the donation.
it's you.
I haven't donated to you in a hot minute. I should do that.
Here we go. New subscriber on YouTube, and yes, it is your real name.
Oh, okay. Well, there's me.
Yep, that's him. Good job, you just doxed yourself.
It's okay.
All right, and no, he totally didn't buy his way into being a guest on my stream. That's not how that works. I was just like, hey, I'm doing something for a Roller Coaster Tuesday. You're a roller coaster nerd. You want to join in? And he's like, sure.
Sadly, there are no paws tonight. It is roller coaster.
Another subscriber on YouTube, Between the Parks, has subscribed.
Oh, hey, I know him.
You?
I told him to come onto the stream.
Oh, heck. Well, I appreciate you getting the word out there. Holy crap. I very much appreciate that. You should tell him to follow me on here too.
I don't know if he has Twitch, but I can ask him.
Lame. All right, it's okay. He doesn't have to. It's not a requirement. Any kind of exposure is good exposure, I say. All right. So, E-Stop. Have you ever heard of Wordle, the game Wordle?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Are you aware of Coastal?
Yes.
Cool, because that's what we're going to be playing tonight.
I've never played it personally yet.
Okay,
so
that is not the right thing I want. That is not the right window I wanted this thing to be on. That is. All right, let us change stats. Let's go here because this is where we actually want to be. Coastal. So you know what this is, but anyone else who doesn't know what this is watching, this is Wordle for roller coasters, and I'm not sure how familiar you guys are with Wordle because I'm not. I just know it was super popular like a year or so ago, and everyone was trying to get me to play it, and I was like, no, because I don't play those kind of games. But if it involves roller coasters, dude, heck yeah. You see, I'm a man of culture, and I have my priorities, you see. So the whole gist of Coastal is you basically have to guess a roller coaster, and depending on what you choose and what you guess, it'll tell you if the coaster it wants to guess fits any category of the one that you attempted to guess. Where it'll go by country, manufacturer, what kind of trains it has, how many inversions it has, and how tall it is, how long it is, and how fast it is. And you're basically doing a process of elimination to try and guess what the roller coaster is. And it claims that it can be any roller coaster in the world, even though it kind of only chooses the really notable ones to feature on here. So there's a chance that we might get some repeats, but we're just going to see how good we can be at this and put our minds together and try to guess stuff within the, like, maybe 2 or 3 guesses. And, just show off our coaster knowledge and show you how cultured we are in this really, really niche community and fandom. What say you, E-Stop?
I've never played, so I'm really excited to try it out.
Oh.
I know,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I've seen, because I think you're in our, I know you don't look at the messages, but our little roller coaster furry group chat, they, send every day their coastal results. And
well,
I have to give it a stop.
Okay, well, hopefully you didn't look in today because we're doing our daily puzzle first.
Okay.
I don't look in that chat very often. I'm not good with group chats. They're not
It's
my
no,
favorites.
it's no worries. I mean, today's conversation's about going off about people who have their phones out in coasters. So I mean, not missing too
Oh,
much.
you mean the people who could get away with it because they actually have people watch their stuff on YouTube? Yeah, I love those.
Hmm.
Where it's like, hi, I'm a ride operator, and we take safety very seriously. You do not take on loose articles on a roller coaster because they could fall off and really seriously hurt somebody. Oh,
I think so.
El Toro Ryan, hi, yes, go ahead, bring 5 phones up on freaking Zadra. Have fun.
Yeah, someone posted. They were talking about. I think it was somewhere on YouTube. POV from Wildcats Revenge, and then Hershey Park commenting on that, saying like, "Oh, you can't do that, or your season pass would be revoked."
Wow. Which is funny because Hershey Park lately has just been really kind of gung ho about people taking pictures of themselves on Wildcat. It's kind of hilarious.
Yeah, I wish we had a more enforcement at Carowinds, but we try our best.
Yeah. Lagoon is actually kind of lax. It's a lot more lax than Cedar Point was because Cedar Point was freaking super strict
Because I wish
with
we could.
loose articles.
Yeah, I wish we could like. We used to be able to stop it on the lift of Intimidator. Can't do that anymore. At Cedar Point, they can actually go out and get phones. Can't even do that at Carowinds. So
Mm,
that's whatever. We try our best.
yeah, I hear you. All right. Well, now we basically know, the basic gist of it. I'm actually going to zoom in on here a bit so it looks bigger on stream. All right, and I think we're just going to go ahead and dive right on into it. So I think what we'll do is that I'll guess one, and then you guess one, and then we'll go back and forth. And do we want to keep score or something? Do we want to keep score on like how meant on who gets the most correct guesses?
I feel like we need to keep the score.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. Hold on a second. Let me set this up real quick.
We're good.
I think this is going to be a fun time. All right, we'll do one for Raldi. And then we'll do one for E-Stop.
Me.
Yeah, that's... Let's get a... You know what? I'm going to do it a little differently. Let's try this. I'm actually going to color code this. My scoreboard is going to be green.
Soccer.
Representing both Raldi and Fury. And you're going to be red.
All right, that works.
I'll go ahead
I
and
will have you know though that green is my favorite color.
what green?
I don't have a specific green. I just like green.
Oh. Very, very funny for someone who is not a Fury stan. But alright. Alright, let me go ahead and add your scoreboard now. And you are going to be red.
Like the Intimidator.
Like a big old red E-stop button. We'll put
Speaking
you...
of E-stop button, did I ever tell you about the one I found under Intimidator one time?
No, I don't believe you have.
Alrighty, so funny story. I was picking up trash under our ride, and I was under the storage track for Intimidator. This is like 2022, I want to say. And I just find like a half broken E-stop under the ride, and I'm like, "You're coming home with me."
Nice little souvenir, huh?
Yeah, nice little souvenir. If I can find it, I'll send a picture to you. I think it's somewhere in my college stuff, but I'll find it eventually. But it's a very proud possession and souvenir I have from the ride.
Yeah, that's certainly an interesting one. I would certainly be interested to seeing. All right, so we got our scores up. I'll be adding on to them as the game goes on. Hold on a second. Yes, I'm gonna I'm going to flip a coin. You call it, and that'll determine who goes first, all right?
All right.
All right. Call it.
Heads.
And it's tails. So I'm going to start.
All right.
All right. I am going to start with. Again, it could be any roller coaster you could think of. I'm going to start with Maverick at Cedar Point.
For one, I was gonna guess for.
Nah.
Someone always goes for Maverick first, and I
Well,
feel like
Maverick's
that's a good
one. Well, Maverick's a good one because
Oh,
it it gives you a pretty good idea as to where you're going. So it's not Maverick. Oh, hold on. I should probably stream this for you too on Discord.
you're good. I'm trying to like watch your Twitch. There's like a slight delay, but it's all good.
I know, which is why it's better to actually screen share for you on Discord while we do this. So yeah, it's not Maverick. It is not in the U.S. It is not an Intamin, but it is a sit-down coaster, more than 2 inversions, and taller.
Okay, I may have an. I still can't see your screen, but I'll just use your Twitch until whenever. But
Oh, that's stupid.
if you can't figure it out, no worries. I'll just watch the Twitch.
All right, well, I'll just tell you as it comes up.
You're good. So I think this name is it's pretty fitting. Dragon Con.
Dragon Kong from Port Aventura.
Yes.
All right, let's.
Very fitting.
It is a B&M, and not in Spain. Less than 8 inversions. Not as tall as Dragon Con. So,
Not Union States. Oh,
hold on, it's my hold on.
It's your turn. I know it's your turn. I know. I don't remember the name of it. Hold on, I have to look it up.
Okay, I'm sure RCDB knows. All right. B&M, that's not the height, not the tallest, but not in Spain, not in the U.S. And trying to think. Like a lot of the B&Ms I'm trying to think of that are international are inverts.
I think I know what it is. I think.
You think you know what it is? All right. Well, give me a second.
Wait. Less than 70, more than 65.
Don't be freaking looking up stats now.
No. I had to look for the name because I couldn't remember it.
Okay, just don't be looking up stats because that's kind of cheating, my dude.
No, because it is a B&M. It is a sit down. It has less than 8 inversions, more than 2. I don't know what the height is. I don't know what the length is. I don't know what the speed is, and it's not in the U.S. or Spain.
I know. I'm trying to think of a man. It's not Dragon Con. I mean, it's not going to be that.
Not this. I don't know what it's.
Yeah, this one is a bit of a tricky one. Because most of the B&Ms outside the US I know of are inverts. And it's not an invert.
There's many B&Ms outside the US.
Oh, I know there is. I'm just trying to think of like sit-downs that are not hypers.
There's one, and the only reason I know it could be this one is because I was actually playing it on, like, I mess with the control panels on No Limits. I was using it earlier. Yeah. Earlier today.
All right. Well, I don't know exactly what it is, but I should probably at least.
You know what? You want to guess?
I'm going to guess something that I know it's not going to be it, but it's at least going to be a bit of a process of elimination. I know it's not going to be Black Mamba because it's an invert. But I just want to see if it can get some more matches. And nothing. We do have hint 1 available, even though maybe we should put a thing in where if we use a hint, we deduct like half a point or something for whoever gets it. I don't know. Anyways,
That's what.
what is it you're thinking?
Okay, it's another dragon coaster. Ironically, it's called Dragon's Run. It used to be the Led Zeppelin coaster in South Carolina
Oh,
that they
that
scaled from us.
thing! I forgot that thing existed.
Yes, I was like, it could be that because it's not USA, it's not Spain.
It is
It's in
not.
China.
It is not Dragon's Run. It's in Vietnam, and it's not in Vietnam. It has more than 6 inversions, so it's a 7 inversion coaster. It is.
It's not Dragon Con. It's not Dragon's Run,
Yeah, so this is going to be a tricky one.
and
Uh,
it has 7
wait,
versions.
wait, hold on. Is it the what's the name of that? What's the name of that Transformers coaster at Universal Beijing?
Oh, you're right.
I think it might be that. I forget what it's called though. To RCTV we go.
Decepticoaster.
Decepticoaster?
Yeah, something like that.
And I thought Velocicoaster was a dumb name.
Something like that.
Oh my gosh, you're totally right. It's Decepticoaster. All right, let's. Yes, it is. It's Decepticoaster.
That's right. It's brand new. That's why I totally forgot about that.
Yeah,
one.
I know it was. So that's gonna be 1 point for the Raldi. And it says, hey, do you want us to watch a POV of it? Sure, let's watch a POV for people watching at home.
This is rigged. I want a refund.
Whee! Whee! Ah! Woo! Says the guy on the train.
I love Hulk's profiling much more, though.
It's a clone of Hulk, though.
Well, okay, this would be more your type coaster, because I know you don't like Hulk. This one has a little bit smoother transitioning.
Yeah, because it's new.
And it has investor strings.
Oh, it does? Oh! Yes, that's right.
Oh, it makes me miss Hulk. I need to get back down the island with him.
Can I just point out just how you know what the scenery looks like on a Hulk, yes?
Yeah, I believe
and now
so.
you just look at China, and it's just like, where's the color?
I don't know, dude. I didn't make it. Not working with Universal yet.
Gosh dang it, China. Ah! Woo! Alright, that is Decepticoaster. That is a thing. That is probably a coaster I'm not going to be riding anytime soon. Because Universal Beijing is just a park that I have no reason to visit. Their flagship park is a clone.
No, you know, you need to take me to Universal Studios Japan.
Yes, I know, because of Flying Dinosaur.
Yes, absolutely.
I want to ride it so bad.
That's the one with the really, really odd B&M Hyper, right?
Yes, but that's Hollywood Dream the ride. That's Hollywood Dream. Flying Dinosaur is the flying coaster.
That one looks interesting. That one, the Flying Dinosaur, that looks... I wish Islands of Adventure would put in a flying coaster, something like that.
Yeah, take out the freaking Pteranodon flyers or something. Or make that the How to Train Your Dragon coaster. That'd be freaking amazing.
Rid of Kong. I feel like Kong doesn't belong in Islands Adventure.
No, it really doesn't, and it's not even that good a ride. Anyways, let's move on to the endless round, and let's go into round 2. And since I guessed last, you are going next. You are up first.
You already know what we have to go with, Maverick.
Really? We're just going to start with Maverick each time now?
Yeah, that's literally the strategy that I hear other people... You know what? Fine. Let's do this. Intimidator at Carowinds.
Alright. Gotta do your baby.
My baby.
My baby! It's not a US. It is not a B&M. and it does. It is a sit down, and it does have inversions, and it's smaller than Intimidator. All right. With that, I am going to guess. If it's not a B&M.
Wait, why Intimidator's height's 233 feet? What? It's 232.
Oh no! It's off by 1 foot.
Yeah, these stats are incorrect. I'm gonna have to sue the website.
Then why didn't you? Then why didn't you make them then, or something?
I don't know.
All right. I'm gonna try Hakuge at Nagashima Spa Land. It is not Japan. It is not RMC. It has more than 3 inversions, and it is smaller than Hakuge, so it's smaller than 180 feet. You better.
I'm feeling like trying out of a coma.
All
out
right.
of a coma or instrument.
I mean, there's a bunch to choose from out of those.
Yeah. Let's try Velocicoaster. Just for the heck of it.
Okay.
It has 4 inversions. It's smaller than 180. I think it's slower than 66 miles per hour.
All right, but I'm just telling you,
it's not in the USA.
We've already ruled out it's not an American coaster. Do you still want to go for? Do you still want to go for it just to eliminate more possibilities?
I have a question. If I know what coaster I want to say, can I look at the stats for it real quick?
No, you cannot.
I've only seen a POV for this like 3 times. Let's go with I don't know how to pronounce it. It's the Intamin Blitz. It's blue. It's Taiga, like T-A-I.
Oh, Taiga?
Yeah, Taiga.
All right. Yeah, it's just Taiga at Linnanmäki.
Yeah.
All right. It is not Taiga. It is not an Intamin. It is not in Finland, and it has more than 4 inversions.
OMG.
So, I'm thinking. Is it Ride to Happiness at Plopsaland? It is not. Because it's a spinner, stupid. It has more than 6 inversions. It is not a mock rides, and it is smaller. It is smaller than 115 feet. So this is something very small. But it somehow has 7 inversions.
I have an idea. Well, there's 2. I have 2 ideas.
Well, which one is the most likely one?
Let's try Smiler.
Smiler?
Yeah. Sit down more than...
you might actually be right. You are right. It is the Smiler.
Your video is like off by like 5 seconds, and it's like I can't tell if you're serious or not. But yeah, woohoo, cool.
Yeah. Are you also listening to the stream? Because
no. I'm just using the audio between you and I.
Okay, well that's kind of what streams do. Streams always have a delay. There's never going to be a stream that's like instant. There's always going to be about a 5-second delay.
I wish you could send the video through Discord, but
I don't understand why. It worked fine during like the test recording, but it's not now. It pisses me off. Let's watch a POV, shall we? Oh my god, no! Don't do that. Go to a new tab, thank you. Sure, everyone, let's ride on the Smiler. We don't want the off-ride footage. Let's actually go on the ride, thank you. Join us. One. Isn't there like 2 inversions before the first lift?
There's at least 1.
Yeah, at least there's 1.
Because isn't it the clone of Oh wait, is it not? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the the one in Japan that's a clone of the one at American Dream Mall.
Yeah, that's Takabisha. Takabisha doesn't have 14 inversions. God no. It had the steepest drop before Shellraiser did.
Mm.
It's so weird how this ride has 2 lift hills and one of them is at a 45 degree and the other is a vertical lift.
One of those rides, I just need to see in person how it works.
2, 3, 4. Nice airtime hill. 5, 6, 7. We are halfway. And we're being laughed at. Yeah, this was always a thing about Gerstlauers that was really interesting, is that there's always a delay on the vertical lift. That was the same deal with the Defiance at Glenwood when I wrote that last year.
That does seem like a cool Gerstlauer, though.
Yep. 8. Whee! 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Just the fact that they were able to fit all of this in such a compact footprint is really impressive. So yeah, that's the Smiler. That is another one of my bucket list coasters, actually.
Hope to get to Alton Towers one day. One day.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it'll actually let me stream or do screen share because I'm actually streaming in live. I believe that's a thing that it won't let me do.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, which sucks. Anyways, we're even. We're both on the board. Let's go to the next one. All right, it's my turn. I'll be starting out, and let's do. How about Wicked Cyclone at Six Flags New England? It is a USA coaster. It is not RMC. It is not a sit-down. It has more than 3 inversions and taller than 108 feet.
Let's go ahead and try... Let's try Alpengeist.
Alpengeist at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. It is a B&M. It has 6 inversions, and it does have a top speed of 67 miles an hour, but it is not an invert. Now here's the thing. I'm trying to think of what B&Ms have 6, because most of them that I know of have 7. I'm going to guess Dominator at King's Dominion. It is not a floorless, and it doesn't have 6 inversions. All right, back to you.
You're going to have to give me a second. Whoa, wait. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was it Riddler at Six Flags Magic Mountain? Their stand-up.
Oh, Riddler's Revenge?
Yeah.
All right. It is not a stand-up, but you got the amount of inversions correct. But 2 miles an hour off for 67, so it's probably something in the same vein as Riddler's Revenge.
That's what I.
But
Yeah,
it's
that's
not a
what I was thinking.
stand-up, it's not a floorless, it's not an invert, and it's not a sit-down. So it might be a flyer,
I mean, I don't know.
but
Flyers are hard. I don't know how you like
I don't
consider.
I don't think there's a flyer in a in the US that has 6 inversions, because I think Tatsu only has like 4 or 5. Um,
And it can't be a dive coaster because
I think dives count as floorlesses,
yeah,
and I don't think there's a dive coaster with 6 inversions.
yeah.
Um, I don't think it's Tatsu. Because I don't think Tatsu is that tall. I know it's tall, but I don't think it's over like 157 feet tall. Um, and I forget if and I don't know if a wing coaster is a category on this. I'm almost tempted to use the hint.
2, 3,
Hmm,
4, 5, 600.
really trying to think here. I'm gonna guess
Uh,
I'm gonna guess Tatsu just to eliminate the flying coaster.
Okay.
It is not Tatsu, but it is 171 feet tall, so I got the height right.
171 feet tall.
All right, this one's on you.
Do you want to use the hint?
I opted not to use one, but
No,
I figured that if we wanted to use a hint, and you got it right, I would say that's only worth half a point.
that's fine.
All right. Do you want to see hint one at least?
Are they different?
They are
Like,
different. They are different hints. The hint one will tell you what the first letter of the ride's name is, and hint two will give you the first
because
letter
my
of the
only question,
park it's in.
my question is wing considered floorless?
I honestly don't know. I
Let's just
think.
use hint. Let's just use hint number one
All right, hint number one,
because I
G.
have a
It starts with a G.
a G.
I know what it
It's
is.
gatekeeper. It's gatekeeper.
F me sideways. It totally is.
'Cause I couldn't tell you if seating if it was like winged is considered floorless.
It's gatekeeper. All right, I'll give you a half a point for that.
Okay, so yeah, wing. Okay, that's fine. I'll take a half point.
All right, let's watch a POV of gatekeeper. I'll be watching this because Gatekeeper was closed and broken down when I went to Cedar Point, and it made me really sad.
Hey, well, since I'll be living in Sandusky now you have an excuse to come up and ride.
Well, I don't want to go until Dragster opens again, so that's gonna have to wait until like next year.
2024, baby.
Heck yeah. So this will probably be the next best thing for me, just to fill the empty void in my heart, not being able to ride this. Here we go. I've always found it interesting how these things usually start with an inverted drop. Whee! The keyholes are a nice touch. I'll get back to ride this someday.
I wanted to, when I worked at Cedar Point for 2 weekends, I wish I could have gone here, but I got stuck at Raptor.
Ah, you wanted to work gatekeeper and not raptor?
Yeah, I mean, you can probably tell how much similar Gatekeeper would feel to Intimidator, like judging by their control panel and just the way the ride runs.
Yeah, yeah,
Raptor,
I can imagine
I
so.
kill my neck, I kill my neck on Raptor every time I have to cross the train.
I'm sorry.
Good, we're back in Intimidator now, so all's well.
Gotcha. Anyways, that's I'm at 1 and you're at 1.5.
Extra half, I'll take it.
Yep. All right. Starting out. I'll do Velocicoaster just to start with, and nothing except 4 inversions. Not US, not Intamin, not a sit down, and none of the stats. Just 4 inversions.
Um, let's go ahead and try Swarm at Thorpe Park.
Swarm at Thorpe Park. You son of a bitch.
Was it that?
Yes. I call hacks. I call hacks. This is ridiculous. Not the actual hack, man. Let's watch the Swarm POV. Another wing coaster. Yeah. No, I don't want to see the off-ride footage. No, thank you. No, thank you, AttractionSource.com. Just give me the bloody ride. You know, to hold me over until whenever I can go to England. And here he goes. I forgot how good this ride does near miss elements. Oh, I didn't know it had a little water feature. That's cool. All right, and that's the Swarm.
Cool.
Yeah. So now you are killing me. You jerk. I gotta make a comeback. Gotta make a comeback somehow. Gonna try my best. Alright, let's think here. I'm gonna start with phonics. If it'll show up. Will it not show up phonics because it has the weird Danish O in it? It does not look like it. Alright, that's a little silly. So, let's do Expedition G-Force instead at a Holiday Park. It is a sit-down, not in Germany, not in Intamin, has inversions under 174 feet. Make your move. If you guess it right again on the first try, I swear.
I mean, yeah, you're kind of. Oh, it has more. It doesn't have it. It has inversions. Okay, so sit down, less than 174 feet. If I get another wing coaster, I swear. But let's try. Let's go with Wild Eagle.
Wild Eagle. It is not Wild Eagle, but it is a B&M. And it's not in the US, and it has more than 4 inversions.
Oh, it's a sit down. I don't know what. Well, that helped.
Yeah, it's a little bit here. Is this one Dragon Con? No, it's not. Just know that it's still a B&M and a sit down, but less than 8 inversions.
All right, I'm gonna try this one again. Dragon's Run.
Dragon's Run. It is not Dragon's Run.
Dang.
But it has more than 6, so we know it's a 7 inversion coaster.
Okay.
Ooh, boy.
Where is there a sit down besides the United States?
Well, the sit down can also mean like hyper or giga,
Oh.
but those have
Oh, yeah,
inversion, but those do
those.
not have inversions, so it's not going to be any of those. I'm trying to think of any
Yeah.
other notable B&Ms off the top of my head that are inversions, because I know they exist. I'm just trying to remember where they are, or any notable ones that come to mind. It's less than 210 feet. It's less than 151 feet. So this is actually a small thing.
Yeah.
It's not freaking Decepticoaster again, is it?
If it is, that would be
I do know that this game does have repeats sometimes, but this is also my last guess too. So, I'm going to use a hint. D. You son of a gun! It's Decepticoaster again.
seriously.
Yeah. Well, that puts me up higher at least. I'll take that. I will happily take half a point at this point.
A point.
All right, you start again.
Alrighty. Let's go with the. Actually, I'm gonna go out of the ballpark. Let's do Intimidator 305.
Oh, going even higher now. I see.
My number one.
All right, it is a U.S. coaster, not an Intamin, not a sit down. It has no inversions, and it is not a Giga.
Okay, well we got. It's good to know.
Yeah, but that still leaves the door open for a lot of possibilities.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. I'm gonna guess Mamba at Worlds of Fun. It is not Mamba, and learn no more further information. It is below 207 feet.
I have one I'm willing to try. Let's try Icebreaker at SeaWorld Orlando.
All right. It is not Icebreaker, but it is smaller than Icebreaker.
Baller.
Yeah.
Goodness.
So maybe this is a dinky little thing?
A baby
The
coaster.
baby! The baby ones. Okay. It's not a Morgan or a Premier. It's very small. Doesn't seem to be very fast either. No inversions in the US. Stupid. We keep guessing sit down coasters too when it's not a sit down.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
How about Iron Dragon at Cedar Point? Oh, frack! Gosh dang it! It's an arrow suspended, but it's not Iron Dragon.
Well,
So
I've
I feel like
I have like
I
a
feel like I gave that to you.
I have a 50-50 shot now. So like I'm probably gonna have to use the hint to steal the points.
Ah, you son of a gun. All right,
All
B.
right, I'm using the hint.
It's
B.
B. I think we both know what it is now.
I think we both know what it is.
Just say it. Huh? The
Wait,
bat.
hold on. Yeah, bat.
Yeah, it's probably the bat. It's not the bat! Wait. Is it? There's no way. There's no way. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay,
Holy Fook.
um,
So
it was the bat at Kings Island. Apparently we chose the wrong bat. That is stupid. I'm gonna give you the half
I
point for
get like
that.
a quarter of a point. Half point. Okay, I was gonna say.
Do you want a quarter point? Because I feel like
I
you actually
mean,
earned that one.
let's do a half.
Yeah, we'll just do the half because we did use a hint at the end of the day. But I thought it was like Big Bad Wolf because I was like, no way. There's no way. But
You're right. I didn't even think Big Bad Wolf didn't even cross my mind. You're right. I was thinking between that and before we said B, I was thinking of Ninja. I was like, it had to be one of the two.
right, yeah, Ninja.
It was a B. I was like, oh, Bat.
Yeah, but that is dumb. That is so dumb. It's just yeah. That's a miss. All right. Well, let's try again. And I believe it's your turn still. So you go ahead and start us off.
Okay. What coaster shall I pick? Let's pick Cheetah Hunt.
Cheetah Hunt. That coaster does not like me.
I like Cheetah Hunt personally.
I would like it more if they were strengthened and tried to kill me.
That's what everyone says, but
They say it because
USA.
they say it because it's true. So it is a US, not an intimate, is a sit down, has no inversions, higher than 102 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and guess. I'm gonna guess Nitro. See if it's a B&M Hyper. It is not a B. It is not a B&M.
Yeah, it's under 60 miles per hour, so.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why it's like I can't be
Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Oh wait, how is the height? How is it above 100 feet but goes under?
Yeah, that logic checks out, but it's not a B&M.
Just sit down. Give me a second to think about this.
You're just thinking about it, or are you looking it up?
I swear I'm not looking it up. I'm like, there's logic higher than 102 feet, less than 60 miles per hour. I know it's a sit down, but part of me is thinking like a free spin, but it can't be that.
Well, there's a lot of clones, and I don't know if they would actually like have be like a specific clone that shares the same name as other clones, like Pandemoniums and stuff, and Wild Mouse.
Oh, this is hurting my brain.
Because that would be really mean. It's like, no, it's not the Wild Mouse at Michigan's Adventure. It's the Wild Mouse at Lagoon or something.
I'm just gonna keep going around seeing. I'm gonna try and get the manufacturer out of the way. So let's 102 feet higher, less than 60 miles per hour. Zero. First. Zero. I'm just gonna say lightning rod. Let's just try it.
Lightning rod.
I doubt. I know it goes above 60,
yeah,
but
yeah, considering that it used,
but there's.
considering it used to be like the fastest wooden coaster, yeah, there's no way.
I mean, nowadays it goes like 50 probably, but
it's not an RMC.
it's not okay. I didn't think it was, but just had
Yeah.
to get that list out of there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think on. I'm trying to think really because it has some height to it, but it's slow.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it doesn't like it can't be like a free spin because like sit down.
No. Yeah. I would suggest maybe it's like a mock rides launch because those are not very fast, but a lot of them also have inversions.
Like I was thinking for a second, like Manta. I think it's SeaWorld. Is it San Diego?
Isn't that an Intamin though?
Whichever. I'm not sure if it's the Texas or the California one. But it's the mock rides. I swear. Wait, is it? Hold on. I'm actually gonna.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's an Intamin. I don't remember any mock rides at a SeaWorld unless I'm very much wrong, which I very much could be. I've been wrong in this stream before.
Yeah. Manta, the steel launch roller coaster at SeaWorld San Diego. The ride is manufactured by Mock Rides.
Oh.
I was like, I wasn't crazy, but
Huh. Well,
regardless, that's not high enough. That's like 20 feet off the ground, probably.
yeah, that thing's not very tall at all. Maybe it's a Woody.
You know what? I don't know why we haven't considered any wooden coasters yet. You might be right.
Yeah, it could be a Woody. It could be a wooden coaster. I'm trying to think of some that would be. I'm gonna guess the Raven. At Holiday World. All right, it's a CCI. It is a wooden coaster. But
I don't know my CCIs too well, but
we do have access to hint 1.
okay, so I want to get to Holiday World one day. I've never been there.
Yeah, so
and
do
then, other than like GCIs and all that, I'm like not the Woody kind of guy. But we can give it a shot. Might have to use a hint.
You want to use a hint?
Yeah, let's use a hint.
G.
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 I
think I know what it is.
Zero inversions. So it can't be the. 185 feet. Trying to think of any wooden coaster that starts with G, and I have a couple, but I don't know if it's a TCI. Now I'm gonna be writing this. Now I know everyone who's watching is probably like kicking themselves right now because they probably know what it is, and I don't. But
I don't know. My audience isn't really known for being the most crazy coaster enthusiasts, so I think we'll be okay.
I'm not the CCI kind of guy, but I'll take a shot at it. Let's try a Great American Scream Machine at Six Flags Over Georgia.
Great American Scream Machine.
Like I said, not the CCI kind of guy.
Over Georgia?
Correct.
No, that's a PTC.
Okay.
Okay, because I know exactly what it is. It's Ghost Rider.
Oh, the original one.
Yep, it's Ghost Rider. I'll take that point. Thank you very much.
But there was a hint in there.
Yeah, there was a hint in there. I'll be fair and just do the two. Let's watch a POV of Ghost Rider, even though I believe this is going to be during the GCI era of this thing. This is a fun ride. I need to ride it again. Because I remember this thing used to be notoriously rough.
Get myself to Knott's Berry Farm one day.
Yeah, it's a fun little park.
Also on the other side of the country from me, so.
Yeah, how does it feel? How does it feel?
I mean, it's not like I'm not missing anything on. The only thing I'm missing in California is Super Nintendo World.
And X2.
That too, yeah.
Well, hey, I mean, hey, we don't have a single B&M Hyper in the West. That pisses me off. Remember to keep your hands inside the gear at all times. Put your hands in the air. Ah! Whee! Ah! Nice old rickety woody. I love it. Ah! Whee! And then we turn around here and we get to the best part of the ride. The drop off the brake run. Whee! Down and up and down and up. Nice lateral forces there.
You know what also goes up and down?
Up and down. Up.
The Intimidator.
Yes. I know it does. I've been on it.
And it's very special.
And very special.
Alright, the score is at 2 and 3. And you're starting next round.
Are we going to like a certain score?
We could go to. We could probably go to 5. I think 5 would be a good one. A good
all right.
goal to shoot for.
Alrighty, let's start off. Let's do Candymonium.
Candymonium. There's a coaster that doesn't get a lot of talk anymore. It is not a B&M,
There.
but it is a sit-down in the U.S. with no inversions.
Okay.
All right, so... It's not a B&M, no inversions. I'm just gonna go ahead and get maybe get a Woody out of the way because it might be another Woody. Excuse me. I'm gonna say the Legend this time. Okay, it is not a CCI. It is above 115 feet.
All 115 feet, less than 4,042 feet of length.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go back to Hershey Park because I think it's a hair smaller. Let's try Skyrush.
Skyrush.
I think it's a hair small.
It is.
I don't know my stats.
It is smaller than Candymonium.
Just a hair though.
But it's not Skyrush, and it's not an
I
Intamin.
Not an Intamin. Okay.
All right. And it's below 197 feet. Above 3609. Now that seems pretty tall for. No, it can't be that. It cannot be that. No, that's too long. It's also an Intamin. I'm gonna guess TM&T Shellraiser. No, I'm not, because it has inversions. Never mind.
Yeah, it's a 0 inversion, so.
Yeah. That's like the one thing that I blanked on. I don't know if they would actually do like kids coasters on this.
That's what I'm wondering, because I'm not like all the Six Flags park have their little. Well, every amusement park has their like little kid coasters, and it's like Six Flags. I've never been to them, so I couldn't tell you what they have.
Oh, they have a lot of Vekoma Junior coasters and mine trains.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna change that Friday. I'm going to Six Flags for the very first time.
Oh, which one?
Over Georgia, and then we're gonna go to Fun Spot while we're there. And
oh, you lucky son of a gun! For freaking Air Force.
2 brand new RMCs this trip.
Wow. Just wow. I'm jealous. I'm very jealous. Yes, I'm jealous. Don't freaking rub it in.
I'll send you some souvenirs.
Oh yeah, so that'll make me feel a whole lot better. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think, what the frack even is this? How about Renegade? How about Renegade? I believe that's a GCI. Alright, yeah, I was way off. It is not a GCI. It is above. Apparently, it has the speed listed at 0 miles an hour for Renegade. That's kind of hilarious.
Maybe in the station, but
as you can tell, there are a number of flaws with this list or with this game.
Not a CCI, it's not a B&M, it's not an Intamin, it's not a GCI. I think of every park. Mm, this is difficult.
Yeah, a little bit. But I know that once we actually know what it is, we're gonna feel like idiots.
I'm gonna try something just for the heck of it. Let's try Phantom's Revenge, because I feel like height might be like the height. I don't know if height's considered like, if that's considered a look.
Normally the height is a separate stat from the highest drop height, but let's do it. It is not Phantom's Revenge.
Okay, just a spot.
Yeah, a good shot, but a miss. Ended up just being a miss. Oh my god, what the is this thing? I think we're totally. I think we're gonna botch this
Oh
one.
yeah, height decided to use its big drop.
Yeah.
Might have to use a hint.
No, because this is the last one, and I don't want to use a hint because I want a full point. I need to catch up to you, dude.
Oh, Dargo won a full point.
Yeah, just a little bit. Gotta catch up to you somehow. I'm trying my best. What could it be then if it's not a Morgan? Most arrows are loopers. Um. A lot of Vacomas are loopers as well.
Mm-hmm. We need some more good Vacomas in the U.S.
I mean, we're getting one like next year.
Oh, are you talking about a Codaland?
Yeah, we're getting Circuit Breaker. Which okay,
Yeah.
okay. Can I say something really quick about Codaland?
Go
I
ahead.
have never, ever seen any promotional material about Codaland outside of the roller coaster community. None.
Yeah, that's. I saw a rant on Twitter when I got out of work about no updates about Codaland, so people are thinking it's like getting pushed back.
I'm starting to think that it's basically just not going to happen because you'd think that they're, not even like the official Circuit of the Americas anywhere online mentions Codaland, that Codaland's going to be a thing. And I'm like, what is going on? Is this right? Is this park going to exist or not?
Yeah, who knows?
Like, that bugs me. That very much bugs me.
Wait, I might have an idea.
Oh, you son of a gun! Don't even. Well, I can't because if I because this is the last chance, which means it's either I get it's either I get a point or no one gets a point.
Wait, you should do this. So you have your idea, right? You'll type that in, right? I'll tell you my idea before you type, like, press enter, and then we go from there.
I don't know if you want to count a point for that for something that's technically not your turn.
I'll take a quarter of a point.
I don't know if I want to do that, man. You're a whole point ahead of me.
I think I might have figured out what it could be.
I'm not sure if I want to, give you an edge like that.
It could be this one. It could not be this one.
Especially when you've already used up all your guesses this time around.
That's not my fault.
I know, but it kind it kind of is, but yeah, I'm really not sure. I'm actually kind of stumped on this one, and no, I don't think it's that. I mean, it could be, but I doubt it is.
I feel like I have an idea.
No, it doesn't feel like it's that long. And yeah, it's not as long as Candemonium. And it's not a GCI or a CCI. So unless it's a gravity group, it's probably not a Woody. Yeah, I'm kind of stumped on this one, so I think I'm just going to take a shot in the dark, and I'm going to say... Yeah, I'm going to say a lightning rod. Even though it's probably not it. Yes! It was! So, what did you think it was going to be?
Wait, timeout. This is not 164 feet. It's 200 and something feet.
Lightning rod is not a hyper.
Yes, it is. Hold on.
No, it's
Google
not.
this real quick. Lightning Rod and Wild Eagle are both hypers.
No, they're not.
Yeah, hold on.
Are you mad? There's no way freaking Wild Eagle is a hyper.
Lightning Rod, height 207 feet.
Well, that's probably the drop. Hold on a second.
No, the drop is 165 feet. My guess was New Texas Giant,
Oh,
which is not a bad guess.
not a bad guess at all, actually. That's actually a really good guess. No, it's not. RCDB has Lightning Rod listed at 165 feet.
Why? Wild Eagle has a 210 foot lift hill. So like
Lift hill, but not drop.
But their height.
We've already established that even if even if the height is higher than the main drop, it's going off drop height because that's what Phantom Revenge taught us.
It's not fair.
Oh no! Is it not fair that now I'm actually caught up with you?
No, I think it's not fair because the heights are wrong.
No, the height is more or less correct according to RCDB.
So it should be drop, not height.
Well, yeah, but we've already established that through Phantom's Revenge, because that's the drop height for Phantom's Revenge, not the lift hill height. So we're going off drop, not lift hill.
Renegade's also 0 miles per hour, so.
Well, I think that was I think that was more just a typo on their end. But now the game's tied up, sucker. I really needed that point.
That was stupid.
That was amazing. That was great. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, your turn.
My turn.
Your turn. Your turn.
What coaster do I want to start out with? Let's go with Kraken at SeaWorld Orlando.
Kraken. At SeaWorld Orlando. And you got nothing. You got nothing right out of that.
Walker.
Alright, so now I got to think what else it could be. How about Zadra? It is a sit down and it is 75 miles an hour.
Down at 75 miles per hour.
Incompetence surrounds me.
Sorry about that. That was totally not in response to what we were just talking about last round. Continue.
Are you cheating?
No. I'm using my Stream Deck sounds. You know, like,
Hey, Stinky!
which I don't think you can hear because Discord doesn't like my Stream Deck.
Yeah, no, it's unfortunate because I just hear you. You're probably playing music on your Twitch, and I'm just not listening to that.
No, I'm playing sound effects and voice clips, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's fun.
Alrighty, so
Yeah, you know.
higher than 151 feet, less than 207, less than 3 inversions, not an RMC. International coaster. Where does it sit down?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. I'm stumped.
Yeah.
to be honest.
Okay. Well, I'm actually going to turn the music a little back on just so you have some kind of backup.
Yeah, no, that we could use that right now because I'm kind of stumped myself.
Yeah, just to kind of
What's this?
just to break up any dead air that we're having here. But I mean, I still need a guess from you. Because this is kind of where we're trying to just throw stuff out and try to narrow it down as much as we can.
Poland.
So don't try to guess what it is. Try to just guess like things that it's not what we already know, and just do a process of elimination.
Gotcha. Let's go. I'm gonna see if we can get an Intamin. Let's see. Intamin. What's the? Hold on. I know it's gonna be less than 3 inversions, but I'm just gonna see if it's Intamin. Colossus at was it Thorpe Park?
Colossus at Thorpe Park.
I think that's the right part.
Yes. The 10 inversion coaster.
Yeah.
It is an Intamin. So an Intamin that's 75 miles an hour. And it's between 151 and 207.
Oh.
Is this Expedition G-Force?
Oh.
Yes! Oh, I totally forgot we didn't do the POV of Lightning Rod. Sad.
Again.
But we get to do one for Expedition G-Force.
Now, I've actually, I think it might just because I've never been on one, but, oh, no, actually, no, I have. I guess I just haven't really understood the whole hype around Intamin Mega Coasters. I know they're, like, super hype, but I guess I've just never understood why.
I mean, I would like to try one that's not, like Millennium Force. I mean, that's the only one.
Well, that's a Gig
one.
Hub, not necessarily a Mega Coaster. Mega Coaster is
Yeah.
more like...
more. I mean, they're kind of similar, but
it's just on a on a larger scale. All right. Oh, I actually get to use this voice clip for once. Oh, they actually synced that pretty good. I mean, I like Millennium Force fine. It's a fun ride, but I'm not sure what's so exciting about a smaller Millennium Force, I guess.
I mean, like rides like Expedition G-Force, like they look like they do more than Millennium Force. Like Millennium Force,
Yeah.
I'm gonna trigger like every Cedar Point enthusiast, but it's just boring. Like, especially since I've grown up with Fury.
Yeah, growing up with Fury. Well, yes, Fury is objectively a better coaster than Millennium Force, but yeah, I can understand where you're coming from. Millennium Force is kind of hype, but I think it's hype for a reason. Even though I know it can be a bit boring to some people.
I was disappointed by that, but when I rode Intimidator 305, oh my god, new number 1.
Yeah, but 305 is probably going to rip my head off, so that probably won't be fun.
No more Dragon Head for you.
No, I like my Dragon Head. I want to keep it. All right, we are at 4-3. If I get the next one correct, I win.
You shouldn't win. This is unfair.
But I might win. And it is your turn to start.
Wait, why have I started like the last 3 turns?
Because I guessed the right answer. Because we're still going back and forth. Like I guess one and you guess one. Even if one of us guesses the right answer, the other person goes after.
Alrighty.
I've got that consistent for the whole thing.
Let's try Apollo's Chariot.
Apollo's Chariot. Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. It is a U.S. sit-down with no inversions, but is not a B&M.
Not a B&M. Okay.
Not a B&M. It's also not as long as Apollo. I'm going to try something in a similar vein. How about Raging Bull?
Not a B&M, no.
Oh, duh. Well, too late on that. But it's not as tall as Raging Bull.
There's two routes I could go. Like, manufacturer-wise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the oddball. Can I say, I don't know which, because they're both clones. I'm gonna say, let's start with Goliath at Six Flags Magic Mountain.
The Giovanola one?
Yeah.
Alright.
Because it's, yeah.
It is not Goliath at Magic Mountain.
I think it's, yeah, it's...
Okay. I am going to try...
Oh, that's 233 feet. Okay.
I'm going to try Superman the Ride at New England.
That was my other direction.
Hello. It is an Intamin, though, but it's not Superman the Ride. Or at least not the New England one.
Oh god, your Twitch just went fuzzy. Okay, we good. Never mind.
Yeah, it does.
Internet
It does that because my computer doesn't think it's special.
I have a 50-50 shot.
Okay. Hope you're right, because this 50-50 shot might give me the win.
Let's go. Wait, actually no. I lied. I have 3 coasters I can name right now.
Okay.
55. Let's try first. I'm gonna try it. Skyrush.
Skyrush.
This wasn't my first pick, but I think.
Yes, it is Skyrush.
Let's go. Because my other guess is gonna be the other Superman's or Ride of Steel.
Ah, the Rides of Steel, yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, well, it has to be smaller than 4,000 something. So I was like, well, let's try Skyrush.
All right, let's check out a Skyrush POV, shall we? I also forgot how freaking fast Skyrush's lift hill is.
My goal is hopefully to ride it in August. Let's see what the hype is.
That is a fast lift hill, dear me. Up and down and turn around.
Just going down the lip hill now. That's how behind I am.
Yeah.
From here. Sorry.
Nah, it's okay. I blame Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll be honest, Skyrush looks really fun. I'm just worried that it's gonna hurt me.
Aw, your dragon legs and want to be able to support the dragon paws.
Yeah, because I need blood in those legs, thank you. That's kind of an important thing.
You don't need them, more of a want.
Yes, I do need them because I need legs to ride roller coasters in the first place, you fool.
I mean, some coasters, well, fun fact about the Carolina Sky Tower, because I get to operate that with Intimidator, you can be potato with no limbs and still ride that ride.
Yeah, because it's like a transportation ride. It's not a ride I need to be restrained in.
Yeah, you can get a good view up there of what it's like to be a Dargo.
It's not the same.
Mm.
It's just not the same. Alright, well, I think this is going to be the last round. We're both tied at 4.
I feel like you get to go first now.
Yep. And it's winner take all. Let's make it good.
Big money! Big prizes! I love it!
Speaking of, Dio Kami has followed on Twitch. Thanks, man. I appreciate the follow. If you're in chat, be sure to say hi. Tell us about yourself. And yeah, thanks for coming out. I hope you're having a good stream. Hope you're having good nights. Because we sure are. Getting spatting back and forth over who's actually cheating in this freaking game.
I'm not cheating.
Neither am I. And yet you try to call me out for rigging this bloody thing.
Yep. The one thing I looked up was the height for Lightning Rod and Wild Eagle, because those are hyper coasters. They don't have the drop.
They are not. No, they are not. There is no effing way that the drop on Lightning Rod is taller than Iron Gwazi.
No, the drop isn't. The height to get up there is.
Yeah, but we're talking about, this game is talking about the drop height, not the lift hill height.
Why does it say height? Oh my god! Why does it say height and not drop?
I don't know. Ask the person who made the bloody thing. Dio Kami in chat says, "Ahoy hoy, not much about me. I should have been asleep hours ago. Hope you're all okay." Well, I hope you're at least staying responsible. Because I'd hate to keep you from actually being a responsible person, But I appreciate you joining in, and I hope you're having a good time. We're doing good, thank you. Anyways, believe this is going to be our last round. Dio Kami says, "I blame my thesis." Oh, that old thing? Yeah, totally not important. And I have someone messaging me on Telegram. Once again, even though he knows I am streaming, he is watching because he said he is watching. Why are you not chatting in the thing? You're trying to divert my attention away from the thing at hand that we are doing. All right, let's just finish this off with, one of my personal favorites. I'm going to do Fury.
Wow, shocker.
Yeah. All right, it is in the US, not a B&M. It is a sit down, and it has inversions. This also means it's not Intimidator, so...
Wow.
Gotta represent the best B&M.
Intimidator?
No, you fool. It's Neighbor.
Dude, Universal is how many hours away?
Universal is how many hours... Wait, from me or from you?
From Intimidator. You're talking about the B&M, best B&M being right next door. The Incredible Hulk?
No. You are incorrect, my friend.
Hold on, real quick. Let's go down my rankings of B&M. I have 3 above Fury. Well, Orion and Fury, I don't know which is better because they feel the same to me.
Fury is better. I can say that with confidence.
Orion doesn't give me a headache though, like Fury does.
Well, neither of them gave me headaches, so I don't know what you're talking about.
So, Incredible Hulk, then we have Pumbaa, and then Alpengeist.
Oh yeah, Kumba. Why do you like the roller coasters that freaking give you that give me headaches? And it's like, I don't like Fury because it gives me headaches. Oh, I love the Incredible Hulk because it gives everyone headaches but me.
None of those are rough, but Fury has a bad vibration if you ride too much, and I'm just not equipped with it.
Well,
Excuses, right?
whose fault is that for marathoning Fury?
That's why I will tell you, I rode Intimidator once, like, many years ago, like 14 times in a row without getting off, and I was fine, so just
That's because
saying.
that's because Intimidator is a lot more mild than Fury is. Fury is an
Intimidator is
intense
a
speed
fun-
machine.
I mean, I could probably marathon I-305 if I could, but anyways, let's get back to the game. USA and a sit down. If I just straight up guess Surf Coaster.
I don't know if Surf Coaster is gonna. I don't think it's gonna be Surf
Yeah,
Coaster.
that's
It has a name. That thing has a name now, and it's.
USA, sit down. Let's you know, I was gonna do something out of the ordinary. Let's try Scorpion at Busch Gardens, Tampa.
Scorpion at Tampa. A Schwarzkopf. Really thinking out of the
Yeah.
box here.
Thinking out of the box.
It is not a Schwarzkopf,
That's worth a shot.
but it is 50 miles an hour. Oh, hold on. Chat, really quick. You guys can hear me. You guys can hear me and Aesop fine, yes? Because I have someone telling me in private that he can't hear my stream. You guys can hear me, right? Because it's my stream says I can see my audio levels on Streamlabs here. Dio Kami says yes, so yeah, the audio is working. So, I guess it's just a problem on his end. I guess. Anyways, back to this. 50 miles an hour, sit down, not a Schwarzkopf or a B&M.
I have a guess, maybe.
Huh. Let's see.
I have another guess if it's 50 miles per hour.
No, it's not not a B&M. I gotta stop myself from trying to guess B&Ms. It's
B&M.
not one of those.
You should guess the B&M.
I'm gonna guess Viper at Magic Mountain instead. It is not Viper, okay.
Stats, because this thing's like 10 seconds behind. USA, non-arrow, sit down. I might have an idea. Let's try Copperhead Strike.
Copperhead. You son of a bitch! Of course it's a Carowinds coaster, too! Of freaking course it is! The freaking course. I guess a Carowinds coaster, it's not it. You guess a Carowinds coaster, freaking someone who works there, and it's correct and it gives you the wins. Freaking...
It was a guess. I didn't...
Yeah, a very good one, apparently.
I
Alright.
tell you that Copperhead one.
Yeah,
I knew Copper... No, I thought Copperhead went somewhere between like 52 and 55, but apparently it goes 50. So
I guess so. I mean, it's not that fast. I should have known, because that's kind of the joke about Copperhead, is that the launch is really slow.
They, as of last year, they fixed the acceleration with the first launch, so you feel like a hair more acceleration.
Yeah, but at the same time, this is not really a roller coaster that's all about speed. Whoa! Because the whole point of Copperhead Strike is the long, drawn-out inversions that gives you a bunch of hang time, and then the low to the ground moments and pops of airtime.
Solid number 4 in the park.
For me, it's my number 3, I think.
Do you have Afterburn below it?
I do have Afterburn below it.
Yeah, because didn't you say something about not liking the last corkscrew or something like that? Or was that
I don't
someone
think it
else?
was. I don't think that was about Afterburn I was talking about. I mean, Afterburn is fine. It's just B&M inverts are not particularly my favorite kind of coaster.
See, that's me. But Alpengeist, I don't know what it was about that. That thing was amazing compared to like Afterburn. I'm just not a fan of it. Montu feels way too similar to Afterburn. What else? Banshee's fun. I love the drop on that.
Oh, Banshee's great. I love Banshee. It's my favorite. It's my favorite invert.
That was mine before I rode Alpengeist.
Yes, I am. I am
a
a coaster addict, Okami, and I understand. Go get some sleep. Thanks for popping in, and hope to see you next time. Have a good night.
Oh, Raptor. I freaking operated that ride. Raptor's cool.
I like Raptor. It's my. I would say it's my. I think I said Raptor is my second favorite inverts after Banshee.
I mean, as someone who operated it, I mean, I prefer being a guest than riding it, but operating it, fun ride.
Gotcha. All right. Well, you are the winner of tonight's Coastal Night, D-Stop. Congratulations. I'm going to play you a little something in your honor that you probably won't be able to hear.
Yeah.
But I'll just to be nice, I'll play you a little victory jingle.
Yay.
If I can find it really quick. Here we are. Hey, you did it! You winded!
Yeah, I winded.
Why are you repeating sound? Don't repeat that. No, I don't want you to. Dr. Hala says, "Hey, look, ayo, you made it right at the tail end of it all, because we've been streaming for about 2 hours now, and I should probably wind down for the night because I'm actually kind of starting to get a little bit of a headache." And
Oh, the dog will give
I
him
don't know.
headache.
I
Maybe you should take the little goggles off your head.
I'm not even wearing goggles, or at least not like in my person form. But I am wearing my glasses and my hat over some headphones, so it's probably like kind of squeezing my skull slowly. So that would probably be it. Anyways, well, congratulations, you won off freaking blind luck, which I'm one to talk because I got 2 really good guesses, but hey, that was a thing we did. Got a chance to show off some nerdy coaster knowledge, I suppose. I'm gonna go ahead and come back to here, hang out with the dragon at the computer. And I think we're going to be starting to wind down the stream tonight. But yeah, I want to thank you for joining me tonight, Aesop. That was a thing that happened.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, what you think? You have a good time?
Oh yeah, no, I'd be really happy to come back again if you ever want me.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I'm going to... What I might do is I might have like a wheel or some kind of randomizer for Roller Coaster Tuesday, and it'll have stuff like play some Coastal, or watch really bad roller coaster videos, or play a theme park simulator, or play No Limits 2 or something. And it'll just kind of decide what we do that night. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah. I'm going to go back and turn the music back on. But yeah, that's kind of something I might do later down the road. Just to have Roller Coaster Tuesday be more of a usual recurring thing. And, you know, even if I don't know what to do, I'll have something choose it for me.
Yeah, it sounds really fun.
Yeah, it'll be all fun. And I guess I'll just kind of leave you tonight with the fact that Lightning Rod is not a hyper, and neither is Wild Eagle.
They're literally hypers, though.
No, the hype. No,
Literally.
no, the hyper.
Hold on. Time out. I'm gonna Google this. What is a hyper coaster?
It's defined by the drop, not the lift hill height.
Any continuous circuit roller coaster with a height or drop measuring greater than 200 feet.
Drop. It goes by drop.
And why is Phantom's? Why would Phantom be considered?
Because
okay.
Because it is a hyper. Phantom's Revenge is a hyper.
There's certain coasters that have like a lift hill height of 200 feet, but only drop like 197 or something. Hold on. Is it Goliath I'm thinking of?
Yeah, well those are like mini hypers, even though they're basically the same concept as a traditional B&M hyper. Like, and Orion is kind of the same deal as well. Orion lift hill is only like 287 or something, but the drop itself is 300. But because the drop is 300, it's technically considered a giga.
Okay, here you go. Goliath at Six Flags Over Georgia is 200 feet tall with a 175-foot drop. Therefore, it shouldn't be considered a hyper.
Yeah, but most people consider it a mini hyper. And because it still has the same kind of layout as a traditional hyper, people have just said, okay, fine, we'll take it as a hyper because it's close enough. But Lightning Rod is not really falls under the same category, even when you compare it to stuff like Steel Vengeance or Iron Gwazi, which are more traditional hypers. And remember, Lightning Rod is a launch coaster. Launch coasters are not normally considered in the hyper/giga categories.
I hate this.
I mean, some
debate.
people. I know some people do, because some people will say like, "Oh, Red Force is a giga or whatever."
Okay, so when I operate at Carolina Sky Tower, they have a spiel that goes inside, and every time the spiel goes, it's like, "Oh, and there's the world's largest giga coaster, Fury 325." I'm like,
that is it is technically true, because it is the tallest roller coaster with a traditional lift hill, which is usually what gigas are defined as. There's actually not very many enthusiasts I know of who would actually consider Red Force a giga because it's a launch coaster.
I think it's a stupid debate because it's literally just based on height/drop height.
Yeah, even though the defining feature, I believe, is the drop more than anything.
Type of roller coaster, a giga coaster is a type of roller coaster with a height or drop of at least 300 feet.
Yeah, and that's why Orion is considered a giga, is because of the drop is 300 feet.
I'm gonna go to images. Seeing...
Look at this guy. Thinks he's a coaster expert. And he still has to rely on Google to tell him what everything is.
Sir, I'm a ride operator. I think I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two.
Hey, I am too. I used to be a ride operator myself, pal.
I know the big red flashy button. You press that one.
No, I press the two green buttons.
Those are boring though. The red flashy one is where it's at.
Yeah, but it's not very fun for the people riding.
That sounds like a personal issue for them.
Uh-huh, and I'm sure stapling them is also a problem for them too, is it?
It's funny because I'll have like today I had a bunch of coaster enthusiasts come up, and you already know they try to scoot forward, and you can see it. And I'm just like, you guys want room? Just ask. You don't have to be like, because like you know. When
yeah. You have to like. Yeah, I mean, I do it. I do it too.
For,
but when I was at
to an extent.
But when I was at like Carowinds and Kings Island, I didn't have to worry about that. I sat back fully in my seats because I'm sure you guys still do this, where you say like, "Hi, welcome to the ride. Just buckle your seatbelt, but don't lower your lap bar. We'll do that for you." And
I can give a full spiel right now if I have to.
I, I think we understand the gist of it. I mean, I've experienced it, but yeah, we've done that, and every time I've ridden like Intimidator or Fury or Diamondback or Orion, I was never stapled because with these kind of parks, I can at least trust the attendants to know what they're doing. At a park like Lagoon, where I'm at, where roller coaster enthusiasts don't really go very often, it's kind of a gamble as to whether or not you're going to get an attendant that's going to staple you. Because some of them, they'll just be like, "Oh, you need to go down as far as it can go." You know,
now, dude,
personal comfort be damned.
Now, my worst experiences with like ride operators and like stapling has been Carowinds. Like, I don't know what it is, but like, there's only a few of us that are like really good, like, you know, care and all that, and then there's this others who just boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh my god, stop slamming the restraint on people.
Yeah, that like hurts like a mother effer. It especially hurts beginning. Like, have you ever been stapled on an RMC? That hurts. That hurts like a mother effer because the airtime is so violent that you're not going anywhere. You're not getting any airtime. All that force is going to go right into your thighs.
I will say,
and your shins because of the shin guards.
I want to say it was like 2017, 2018, maybe sometime around then. I rode Intimidator, and every year Carowinds has internationals come and run rides, and one of them stapled me so hard that my legs were like in pain even before the ride began.
Yeah.
I'm like, why?
Yep. Here at a Lagoon, we also have that too, like a kind of like a foreign exchange program. I used to work with a lot of them during my time working there. So, are you familiar with Wicked at Lagoon?
Yeah.
Okay, so when that ride opened, that thing had a notorious reputation of stapling you during the launch. Like, even if it was still pretty loose, once you hit that launch track, it forces down even more. And it really freaking hurts.
It's like a Copperhead to an extent. Not as bad, but like...
I have never had that experience on Copperhead, but I'm willing to bet that Wicked's launch is a little more forceful than Copperhead's.
Yeah, just a little.
Not to mention that Wicked technically has two launch tracks, one that pushes you forward and one that shoots you up the top hat. But yeah, it is such a... I mean, it's not the fastest launch, obviously, but it's enough to where the restraints really get pushed down like another like centimeter or so, but it makes all the difference on how comfortable the ride is. It's gotten a lot better, but you know, you got to be careful on a Wicked. You don't want it to come down too far, because I basically say the ride's basically going to do it for you. And so when I used to operate Wicked, I would keep that in mind and be very careful not to put the restraint down too far on people. If they want to pull it down further, that's fine. That's on them. But I didn't put it down all the way because I knew the ride was going to do it for me.
Yeah.
And I don't know of any other roller coaster that has restraints like Wicked, because it's a Zero, and Zero doesn't make a lot of launch coasters. But
didn't they make a Verbolten?
No, that was I believe. Yeah, I think they did, but that's not that's not in the same vein as Wicked, because because Verbolten actually has a train, whereas Wicked is just 2 rows of 4.
Yeah, no, I wasn't a fan of Verbolten. I didn't understand the hype.
I wouldn't know because I've never been to Williamsburg.
Should have left whatchamacallit, Big Bad Wolf.
Yeah, I kind of wish we still had Big Bad Wolf, because I know it was a fan favorite. It was the best aero suspended coaster. But, you know, service life and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. But again, I want to thank you for joining me and sharing your interesting opinions with the class today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, not a problem. And again, thanks you guys for tuning in and watching. I really appreciate it. This was fun. This was a fun stream. I will be streaming again tomorrow. Keep that in mind. I don't know when exactly, but I will be streaming tomorrow, and this time it will not be about roller coasters. We're going to be talking Zelda instead. So do come for that. There will be Tears of the Kingdom spoilers, but it's not going to last for the whole stream. You guys will know once we start talking about Tears of the Kingdom spoilers. So we will give fair warning about that. But do tune in tomorrow. We're going to be talking about Zelda games. And
you can invite little Tulin.
What about Tulin?
You gonna invite him to your little stream?
If I had him on Discord, I mean, if I had him on Discord, maybe, but I don't.
A baby bird.
The baby bird. That's what he is. The baby bird. But we'll talk more about that tomorrow. You're gonna be joining in, Estop? Will you be watching?
It depends what time. I have another 4 to 8 shift tomorrow, and then I might be doing dinner with some coworkers. But if I can, I'll definitely try to stop by. I still need to give It's been a while since I given the Dargo some money, so I have to give him the green.
You know you don't have to, but I'm always appreciative of that.
It is a requirement.
No, not necessarily, no. I keep trying to say that it's not a requirement, because I don't want to be that kind of guy.
I'll make a requirement.
Anyways, guys, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna probably take some pills and maybe turn into bed early, because holy crap, my head is hurting. But anyways, until next time, until tomorrow, you guys, peace, have a good one, and thanks again for the stream. Good night, everyone.
Hey.